Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we're looking at two Black IPAs. We've got one from Pollys and one from Burnt Mill. First one we're going to be looking at is Circle of Onyx, a Columbus, Azaka, Amarillo hopped Black IPA, 6% ABV. Let's get this into a glass, see what we've got. Bit parched, so let's crack on. And then we'll get into the all good shit, much maligned style. For a variety of reasons, I don't get it. I like them, but let's give you a little taste, a little background on a style that I love. Right then, beer in the glass. I mean, yeah, pitch black. What's the business? Great, obviously, beautifully made beers at Burnt Mill. Yeah, pitch black. The head, lovely, frothy, quite tight and creamy. Pale mocha, kind of dark beige. But so smell and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. Nice. It definitely kind of like it's got a carbon note. It's quite like black currant. And kind of like coal, like proper coal. Your grandma used to have in a bunker. Slight kind of filter coffee. Hint of, for me, it's always where those dark malts and quite citrusy hops collide. You get these kind of like berries, like red berries and black blueberry and black currant. And this is definitely bang on in that regard. I've got a weird memory of a biro leaking in like my school bag. Just one of those weird little things that remind you. Anyway, let's dive in. I'll get back into all those things as I kind of waffle on about the style and stuff. Let's dive in. Cheers. I'm gonna sup some lovely Black IPA. It's quite smoky, I guess, in the aroma as well. Oh, beautiful. Oh. So flavour-wise, getting a lot more chocolate, getting a hint of like cappuccino, freshly roasted coffee. Initially, it's if you don't have the dark malts, it'd be quite a citrus forward, lemon, grapefruit, because you can see it there. Because it's clean. Obviously, it's a brewery who know about brewing. Serious, the cleanliness of Burnt Mill beers is always a real treat. Yeah, it's all hops there. Citrus, grapefruity. Then it heads a bit more into that kind of black currant blueberry. Yeah, you get that kind of like that tang, that kind of like catches you back in your throat, and that is very much kind of like lots of citrus peel, pith, but then those drying, acrid qualities of those like roasted barley. And then it's the back end and that retro nasal wafting around the olfactory system, where you get the kind of the coffee, molasses, kind of burnt sugar thing. It is beautiful. So I've got myself a bunch of resources off the internet, not read them myself yet because this is all a bit. I had this plan for like a week and a half, but then actually doing the video is a bit late at the last minute. So, but yeah, that's how good shit always happens like that, doesn't it? I mean, that's what I'm saying is the case anyway. So, should we do? We'll do the entire window. Yeah, let's do that because I kind of flick between all the things and kind of have a look. Yeah. Oh, is that doing what I want it to do? Let's hope. So I've got this. This was the first thing that came up on my search. Brewery called Diebold Brewing Company. It's this kind of bit that's fast blah blah blah. It's all this kind of thing. This is fast forward a couple of centuries. Greg Noon and Glenn Waters in the early '90s were catalysts for the modern American Black IPA. Owners of Vermont Pub and Brewery in Burlington were first created Blackwatch. It's considered the first Black IPA ever created. in the microbrewery scene. That's really interesting because I heard of him. Obviously, it's always through beer tubers. I think a lot of beer tubers, especially American ones, very much got the finger on the pulse a lot of the time. So I just said something personally. My first one I think I ever had was from the Shoots. I can't remember what it was called. I will find that out in a bit. What was it called now? It was the Cascadian Dark Ale. Anyway, so what they say, how is Black IPA made? From my understanding, you sparge in those kind of dark malts. Anyway, what is different about Black IPA isn't the complicated you might think. With all dark beers, the malt is given a beer is a dark color, and the opacity of the color depends on how much the malt is roasted and processed, called Maillard reaction or browning. In the case of Black IPA, is a greater amount of, so it'd be carafa usually, like so you kind of, and from my understanding, if you're on the sparge, you extract less colour. A greater amount of roasted malt and added than in the traditional pale ale and produced that dark colour. In the meantime, high amount of hops is incorporated to achieve typical IPA zing. The result is a hop-forward taste with subtle malt flavour and deep brown or black colour. Yeah, I think that's a really good description. Achieving harmony between malt and hops is easier said than done, which is probably why brewers like to try their hand at Black IPA. Some triple dog dares. You have to monitor the roasted grains carefully, which can take an unpleasant bitterness. Exactly, if you're not careful. Also, need to add the right amount of malt to achieve the desired color without overpowering hop flavor. Exactly, yeah. Hops used in Black IPAs. Talking of hops, so they're only used in Black Northeastern variety. Cascade hops are popular in dark pale ales. In fact, the term Cascadian Dark Ale is often referred to as interchangeably with Black IPA. I think Cascadian Dark Ale is a hard sell to a lot of people. It's like, what's that? But they get Black IPA, even though it throws people for a loop. My old mate Brian, he just didn't fucking get it. He didn't want into it at all. But then, I remember talking to Johnny from the Craft Beer Channel, him saying that he'd say the closest, kind of like a true indication of what a Black IPA maybe was originally, would be an East India Porter, which, the likes of Verdant have done them. Sort of hopped up porter. I think, personally, the type of Black IPAs I like do have a bit of malt character. They're not just IPAs, but dark. Colonel in the UK did one. Stone Sublime and Self Righteous for me is one of the early ones. Kind of didn't call itself a Black IPA, kind of a precursor in a lot of ways. The reason Cascade hops with Black IPA is because of that quest for balance or structure, as Johnny would say, and often entails a little contrast. Cascade hops are famous for their floral scent and citrus taste. Pair that with ethereal notes of roasted malt, and you will have a literal meal. Picture baked grapefruit with a cup of black coffee. It just works. Yeah, I think what I'm drinking is a bit in that direction. Of course, Cascades are the only players. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So this is what this brewery have done. Black IPA versus stout. Does Black IPA, Black India Pale Ale taste like? What does it taste like? Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. So I thought that was quite interesting. See what this one says. So this is BJCP. So this is the beer judge. Is it accreditation something? I don't know. It's like this is the standard of beer judging in for the American beer competitions. So they're going. So what we got on here then? Is this the breakdown of Black IPA then? Speciality. Oh bloody hell, we're getting a lot on here. I don't want to go through all this because it can be a little bit dry in that sense. And I think it's very subjective. Even I've looked at this aroma, moderate to high hop aroma, often with some stone fruit, tropical citrus, resin, pine berry, or melon character. If dry hopped, you blah blah. I think that's, considering this is like a judging body, a governing body of judging and shit. I think that it's a little bit vague. Is that? I think the last thing I read was a lot more. But anyway, if you're interested in the kind of like the expected characteristics of Black IPA, this is what the BJCP would be expecting. But I just wanted to highlight the history. Variation of the Black American IPA, first commercially produced by Greg Noonan at Blackwatch IPAs around 1990, popularized in the Pacific Northwest and Southern California. The United States started in the early 2000s. There you go. Style it is. That's more to me. Known as Cascadian Dark Ale. Oh, here we go. The shoots. Hop in the Dark. That was the one. I've had the 2-1A back in black. I remember having that years ago. Rogue's Dad's Little Helper. Probably had that years ago. I've had all of them apart from the last one with my pitch back. Maybe I did even. But yeah, I do like a black IPA, so I'm all over that shit. Beer Advocate, what are they saying about rule breaking innovation? Oh, I think that's just a bit of an article about it. What else we got on here then? Cascading Dark Ale arose by any other name. But yeah, I mean, so they're mentioning the kind of Greg Noonan at Vermont Pub and Brewery. Others, hop crazed West Coast, attribute their versions to John Mayer at Rogue and Matt Phillips at Phillips Brewing. I think that's someone from Phillips at GBBF. Hopworks, Barley Browns. I mean, Abe Goldman's Armstrong's definition. What is this then? One of the main, if not the original, proponents of the Cascadian Dark Ale is Northwest Brewing News writer Abe Goldman Armstrong. He was led symposiums and tastings features speakers at the Master Brewers Association of America 2010. We got some specifics. Yeah, I think these are quite nice. Aroma, prominent Northwest hop aromas. Yes, definitely not kind of New Zealand. I'm going to say it's definitely on the old school kind of American hops, the sea hops, all that kind of good shit. Resinous pine, citrus, sweet malt, hints of roasted malt, chocolate can include mild coffee notes, dry hop character present. Appearance, dark brown, black, ruby hit. Yeah, I like that. Ruby hit highlights. Head varies from white to tan, struck khaki. This was quite a dark tan. Flavor balance between citrus-like and spicy. Spicy, that's a term I don't use it often, really. Unless I can put my finger on what the spice in question is. Caramel, roast, chocolate coffee caramel. Roast character should be subdued. Black malt is acceptable in low levels. Should not be astringent. Any burnt character is not appropriate. Finish should be dry with caramel malt as a secondary flavor. Diastole buttery off flavor should not be present. I fucking agree. The main emphasis should be on the hop flavor. Yep. Mouthfeel light to medium. Hot bitterness and tannins from roasted malt create that dry finish. Mouthfeel, sorry. Resinous high levels of dry hopping. Blah, 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 blah. Brewers Association definition. Oaken Shaw's conclusion. That might be quite interesting, but I'm not going to look at it now. That's on craftbeer.com. What we got here? What the hell is Cascadian Dark Ale? Oh, there's too much about it. People love writing about Black IPA, don't they? Some clown shoes. Anyway, yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff written about Black IPA, clearly. There's even more. The quiet resilience of Black IPA. Yeah, I'm glad it's still knocking around. Oh, I might listen to that. At a later date. That's quite interesting. But yeah, all good stuff. So, I love a bit of bloody Untapped. On one of these, I'm recording it live. You'll see this after the fact because partially I didn't have time to make the thumbnail, so you're not going to see this one live. I usually try and do these live, but I like a decent thumbnail. Come on, got to get into it. I mean, this is pretty niche. This is some fucking guy drinking 2 Black IPAs. A style that is not that popular. And at the same time as that, a not that popular channel. Even though I starred on Simon's recent video about Manchester. You'd think I'd be fucking making £1,000 every month on YouTube. No, not a fucking job. But I mean, that's what I'm not here for. I'm here for the fucking the heads, the beer heads, mate. This is what I am here for all day long. So this was so they've got a 384, which once again it's a divisive style, isn't it? It's like having a really nice bitter. People are doing it like a bit divisive. Right. What's the saying? This year's IWD is a Black IPA, so the International Women's Day brew. So that's interesting. Joined by women from all stretches of the brewing world in our annual International Women's Collaboration Brew Day. And the brilliant minds came together with a special beer, extra pale malt with some carefully blended dark malts that has given us a beautiful black colour with a little roast flavour. Yeah, I think it's been really nice. Ultra dark malt. Well, this is it. Muntons is next door to, from what I'm saying, really close nearby anyway, to Burnt Mill. So malt's going to always be high quality, in the best nick as possible. The head brewer used to work there, so gave the colour a serious boost. We fermented with BRY 797 from Lallemond for a clean West Coast style, while the hops shine through. For hops we wanted to explore Crosby hops, CGX cryogenic Luclin hop pellets. Don't know what they are. We use Crosby's hops, Columbus, Azaka, and Amarillo with that product, whatever that product is. We produced punchy pine, citrusy orange, West Coast goodness. Yep, I agree. It's a lovely, lovely beer. So we're going to be expecting lots of threes and bits, aren't we? Some people go, "Oh, two, don't like Black IPA." Steve Charles, I'm with you. I'm up in the high threes, around 4. I think it's a nice beer, isn't it? Don't you love all the terrible ads you get on Untapped? I can't remember my password to sign in. That's why you get all this shit on it. Let's click on that. What happened to pop-ups? Remember the pop-ups back in the early days of the internet? You know. Don't say you don't. You didn't even give it a rating. So 4, yeah. 4. Clearly people enjoyed it. Fathead Brewing Taproom. Is there Fatheads in Ohio? Where's this? Where's Fathead? Yeah, no, Western Supermare. Oh, there you go. So about the head being fat. Eat drinking out of a fucking Madrid glass, you absolute savage. God, what a fucking shitter. I know it wasn't you, Sue, who did it at a brickyard. It was the people of the brickyard. The fact that they've got, oh, that upsets me. That upsets me. Is that actually at Blind Tiger in New York City? No, it's in Peterborough. People just ripping off names of bars in New York. Iconic bars in New York. Well, everybody's up there. Yeah. Mid freeze, higher freeze, fours. I mean, I think it's somebody's fucked this over at some point. Because I think it should be a closer to a 4, if not slightly over. I think it's a beautiful beer. Let's close that down. Yeah, I think it's an absolute cracker. That it's the that dark malt character really comes through. Yeah, as it said, clean. Then you get that roast at the back end. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff in there. Cracking job of that. Tom Burnt Mill. Brewery I'd love to go to, but I think they are in the middle of nowhere. So that's Burnt Mill, Circle of Onyx, a Black IPA hopped with Columbus, Azaka, and Amarillo. 6% the International Women's Day. Brew. Let's finish this. I'm actually going out for a beer after. I'm going to come back and finish these off later. The Black IPA nightcap. Love it. I think that's a really good version. I've had that before when we first got it in the Triangle. Get online. Ship the triangle.co.uk. Next up, we've got from Pollys. I have had other Black IPAs from Pollys. 6.6. I know what you're playing it. This is Citra and Vic Secret. 6.6. There you go. Let's get this open. See what we've got. I'm going to stop doing that weird voice. Sorry. They're all embarrassed. Stop doing it, you dickhead. So, what we got on this one? I say, appearance-wise, very, very similar. Head's a little bit more mottled and frothy, but the body is ebony or onyx in its colours with the last bit. So smell and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. What did I do then? What did I do with my nose then? Let's try again. It's not like I've been doing this long enough. Wow. Miles different. Oddly, none of those things talked about the sparging of the. Maybe if you went on a homebrew thing, maybe they'd be able to talk about it. But and carafa has always been the thing that I think of malt wise. This very little dark malt on the nose. It's kind of it's a hint creamy, like in like a double cream, but hops like freshly opened hop pellets. Just some hop rubbing. Sounds like some bad Kiss song. I fucking love Kiss, so don't come after me for having a go at Kiss. Oh, that's a good song, isn't it? Maybe I should start a Kiss themed, no, a beer themed Kiss style band. We think play bass. I could be a bit of Gene Simmons. Oddly, music wise, that in my head that was God of Thunder by Kiss, and what it came out like was it came out as that. Sorry, but yeah, you are getting it. I mean, you can tell that was more pokey West Coast. It's Citra, which is in every beer. It's the British Reinhatska, but every beer should have Citra in it. I fucking love Citra, but it's unnecessary sometimes. Spicy orange and cardamom. Maybe I'm getting a little bit of that. It's like carbon now. Once again, it's that leaked biro pen in a bag, in your head bag from school. And I wear a Jaguar bag. It was a bit of a thing at the time. It was like this green bag with gold on it. Not because I were into cars or something stupid. So I'm really distracted. There's like part of my t-shirt is down on one side. And if I have a bit more, too much like that, I feel like I look like a vicar. The Vicar of Verdant. That's the BBC's TV series you didn't want, or maybe you did. If it was, sorry, missed out. But it's hoppier. It's not as malty on the nose. So let's dive in. I really need to stop fucking going on. Anyway, cheers. That's lovely. Very different beer. It's nice. Less bitterness, less kind of dark malt bite. A bit more brown bread, a bit more baker's chocolate. Softer, kind of juicy, kind of it is a little bit more berry, maybe a bit more black grape. I think because of the hops and how they've been used, the hops getting a little bit subdued, I guess, in a lot of ways. A little bit of burnt, very little. It's very soft. It feels kind of a little bit watery. I love Pollys, but it seems a little bit restrained, a little bit too laid back. Where the other one was fucking grabbing you by the balls. I'm still enjoying it. Softer, not as impactful. I guess it's that when you get a brewery who are kind of more known for East Coast styles, maybe, and not as many stouts in a lot of ways. Bit Mill, a bit more West Coast orientated in a lot of ways. Very drinkable, but as far as characteristically, Bit Mill one absolutely steals the show. So, but very nice nonetheless. So, let's get on the Untapped. So, this is. So, I did I even say what it's called? Which Pendant? Black IPA. So 6.6. So this is actually slightly higher rating. I mean, not as many. I mean, this had 500 reviews. And this has only had 86. This is a newer beer as well. We've gone very much back to basics with our 2014 Black IPA entry, which Pendant. Our exploration of what hops and combinations work well in a cult classic style is never ending. For this beer, we decided to utilize on hot side addition of Vic Secret for a brash, piney base layer, for more Vic Secret and Citra on the cold side, bring a punch bowl of citrus, bright orange and pineapple to the party, utilizing our standard Pollys pale and hoppy grist bill with a flourish of crystal and carafa special. There you go, there's carafa special. At the end of the mash, well, they go in as far as process goes. I think it's absolutely bob on, is that? But I think it's not extracting enough of the bite from that malt. Maybe the hops aren't biting enough for the style. I think I need a bit more punch, and I think Bet Mill packs that punch. The space sings with the usual Pollys checklist of tropical IPA notes presented in defiantly dark beer. Yeah, I mean, yes, I think I'd agree with that last line. I think that's what it does. So ratings wise, I think we're going to look at similar kind of thing. Oh, we've got a comment from Sindra George. Yelp. It's not over here. I think it's Norway. Misty mornings, clouds in the sky without a warning. A wizard walks by casting his shadow, wearing a spell long grey cloak. Well, there you go. I don't know. Well, just lyrics opposed to tasting notes. So falls. Caramel, coffee, citrus, pine. Nice bitterness. You missed a word out there. Chocolate, coffee, caramel. They're all drinking at this place. Where's this place? Where is this place? Is it Malmo or something? Stavanger. So that is that Norway? I think it is. Once again, oh, look at this. What a tasty beer I've got in this place. I was looking at a beer board in somewhere. I'm never going to go. A load of imports and stuff. Lovely. Got some bit of bloody track on there. Good on you. Took a couple of tracks. Beak. Pollys, track again. Fucking loving it. If I'd have been good if I'd have turned up at this bar in Stavanger, where Lervig are from, aren't they, I think. And there were a load of fucking Pollys and track on, as much as I love those breweries. You don't want loads in there, do you? But they've been banging it in there, haven't they? It's been very popular. And those Norwegians are loving it, mate. Loving the Pollys. They're all drinking it there. That's all. Oh, here we go. Family madness. 3 hours ago. My stomping ground where I work in York. Not Family Madness. It's a place I go multiple times every week. Great shop. I bought from the Triangle. Right, ship to triangle.co.uk. Get on there and buy. Can't buy it because I bought the last can. Sorry, but we've got loads of other shit up here, so go there. Gav should be paying me for this. For doing this. Pay me by the hour. Give me a tenner. Minimum wage for doing for minimal quality. That's what you do, isn't it? But yeah, so that's good. Very nice. But yeah, very much softer, juicier. Black IPA from Pollys. Once again, a style that I love. I'm gonna keep bringing you these little style showcases of a often maligned style. One's what I love. I mean, okay, the wheat beer thing, that was like a challenge on myself, in a way, and it just the cards fell as they fell. I'm not over the wheat beer. I'm not over it yet. I want fucking Allagash versus Hogard, and that's what I want. Anyway, but I've done the red IPAs, I've done the brown American brown ales. Yeah, maybe when the summer starts rolling in, maybe we're going to get some Vienna lagers, something like that. A bit of all that shiz. I love a Keller beer. Oh, I've got a Keller beer in the fridge. Yeah, I like a Keller beer. But yeah, styles that people maybe aren't banging on about as much. Ones that I enjoy. Maybe I can shed a little bit of casual knowledge. I like my knowledge. I like to pass on the knowledge in a casual way. Often wear a t-shirt, wearing shorts at the moment as well. Pretty cash. That's how I pass on knowledge in a casual manner. You can receive it however you want. It's your life. I'm not trying. What the fuck am I on about? Anyway, I love these little showcases and I think it's nice to highlight a couple of great breweries. Often these videos, if I did them independently, might not get that much traction, but hopefully this can put a little cherry on the cake with a little bit of silly bollocks and a little bit of knowledge, living in a casual fashion. There you go. There's the new fucking catchphrase. I know you love it. I'm Rob from HopZine. I love Black IPA, and I'll see you next time. I've got no beer in a glass.